Earthquake in Residence Affair, an Italian in England.
Also the sport and weather.
Good evening, these are St Giles International News at 10 o'clock. Today is the 17th of July and your speakers today are Aleksandra Biecka
and Mia Vaneshevich. Today we have a shocking story about the earthquake that damaged the lives of many families in Torino. The earthquake started at 8 p.m. and it was the largest and the strongest ever noted. Surprisingly, nobody was killed. In the Torino, we have our correspondent, Oshka. Oshka, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Alexandra. I'm here in Torino, Italy. There has been the largest earthquake ever known, and I'm here with a family that lost everything. I'm gonna ask them a few questions and see how they're coping with everything. So, where were you? What were you doing when it happened?
We were having dinner and everything was okay, but then just it was boom and we just ran down the basement and hid. So it was horrible.
What were your first thoughts when you came up and see that everything was destroyed?
It was terrible, and I wanted my teddy bear, my teddy bear, my teddy bear.
And what are you planning to do now?
We are planning to build a new house and try to forget everything, but it will be hard for us because we lost everything that we had. So we're going to have a problem with that, but we'll see.
You see, there are many families like that, and yeah, it's going to be hard for them. Back to the studio.
Thank you, Oshka, thank you.
So, love affairs aren't anything unusual in this century, but let's find out what happens when president is cheating on his wife. Is he still going to be the president of the USA from the White House?
Hello people, we're here with one beautiful lady, Miss Dolores, who has a big secret to share. She's mistress of President candidate Jack Smith.
Yeah.
So Dolores, what do you have to say?
It's true. We were together for 4 years.
4 years? Oh my god, so why did you break up?
Because he hit me in the face.
He hit you?
Yeah.
So what do you think, should he be a president?
No, he's a very violent person. He hit me in my face. He left all my face purple. You can't see it now, but it was purple. And he's a very mean man. He shouldn't be a president.
So how did you manage to hide it from his wife?
Well, with the money from his campaign, he bought me a house.
Really? He bought your house?
Yeah,
Nice.
he bought me a
Thank
really
you,
big
Dolores.
house with a pool.
Oh, from campaign money. Nice. Okay, thank you, Dolores. Here's Mr. President's assistant. So what's your opinion about all of this?
I don't want to expose my opinion. I don't want to ruin any career. I think that we shouldn't judge anybody because everybody makes mistakes.
But he hit his mistress.
We don't know yet,
He
you know.
cheated on his wife.
It's not true.
I think it is.
We will have to wait and we will see, you know, evidence. So.
Thank you, Mr. Congressman. So let's go back in the studio.
So, thank you, Andrea. And now we have a funny story about an Italian who went to Kingston. Our correspondent Philip is with him. Philip?
Thank you, Alexandra. I'm here from Kingston with an Italian guy named Francesco Capogrossi. I'm going to ask him some questions and he listen to the story.
Yeah, I went to Kingston. I went to the best restaurant in Kingston to have breakfast. I asked 2 pieces of toast. He gave me only 1 piece. And I said, I want 2 pieces. And he said, you go to the toilet if you want 2 pieces. And I said, no, you don't understand. I want 2 pieces on my plate. And he said, you better not piece on your plate, you son of a bitch. But what's a son of a bitch? After I went to the biggest restaurant of Kingston to have lunch. On the table there was knife, there was spoon, but no fork. And I said, I want a fork. And she told me, everyone want a fork. And I said, no, you don't understand, I want a fork on my table. You better not fork on the table, she said me, you son of a bitch. But what's a son of a bitch?
Then what happened?
What happened?
Yeah.
I went to my hotel to sleep. But on the bed, there was the bed, but there was no sheet. I called the manager and I said, I want a sheet. He told me, go to the toilet. And I said, you don't understand, I want a sheet on my bed. And he said, you better not shit on your bed, you son of a bitch. So I go to the checkout and I say, and he told me, peace on you. And I said, peace on you too, you son of a bitch. I go back to Italia.
Yeah.
Thank you, Philip. And now a review of this week's film. Find out who are the interesting guests. Marta, can you hear me?
Thank you, Mia. So, this week, Bruno and Harry Potter. Bruno. From the people who brought you Borat comes the new film about an Austrian gay fashion reporter who causes trouble and loss all around the world. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Here comes the sixth and penultimate film of the Harry Potter saga, in which its characters will have to face the new challenges, losses, and one of the most expected ingredients, love. So here we have our two guests, Harry Potter and Ginny Weasley. So hi and welcome. So, Ginger Ale, you play Ginny Weasley. Hi. You had appeared in the previous Harry Potter films. Were they very different from this one?
Yes, they were, because in this one I had to do a lot more scenes, I had to prepare more, and it was harder.
So, how did you prepare yourself for the role? Was it very difficult to put yourself in the place of a teenager girl?
Well, it was. I just had to remember from my teen years, and I had to read all the books so I can get into the character. But my friends helped me and the staff, so it was like a game. It was easy.
Okay. Was it hard to kiss Harry Potter?
Oh no, because it was for the sake of the movie, and we're both good friends, so it's a job.
And what plans do you have for the future?
I'd like to try myself in art, and so I can see if I'm good at something else, not just acting. But I would like to do more acting in my future, just not always like this.
Okay, that's all. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
And Harry Potter. Hi.
Hi.
So, did you find it hard to adapt to a new role after playing Harry Potter for such a long time?
No, it took its time, but it wasn't hard.
Okay. What moved you to acting?
Well, when I was small, I loved acting, and then I went to an audition, and they were impressed, and then they called me for Harry Potter movies, and now I'm here.
How do you get on with your partners?
I get on really nicely, we've become friends, and it makes the work a lot easier.
Okay, so that's all for both of you. Thank you very much. Okay, back to studio, Mia.
So thank you, Marta. That was very interesting. And now moving to the sport, Bogdan.
Thank you, Alexander. We have news about football and boxing. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who plays for Inter, and Samuel Eto'o, who plays for Barcelona, are going to swap teams. Reports suggest Barca will pay about £35 million, plus 28-year-old Eto'o in return for Ibrahimovic. In addition, Alex Kleber will spend the season on loan at the Italian club. Eto'o has scored more than 100 goals in 5 seasons at the Nou Camp and become one of the best strikers in the world. There are also negotiations between Eto'o and Manchester City, but we will see how it will end. Now we have special news about boxing. Thank you. This is Bogdan Matovic, live from Belgrade Arena. Near me is famous boxer, Francesco Staglioni. Francesco, there are rumors that you are using steroids. Is it true?
Of course. Yes, it's true.
You're really using them?
Yeah, it makes me stronger.
But you know that they're not allowed.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's the best to become powerful.
Yeah. And how do you feel when you take them?
Stronger, I'm the best, I'm the king of the ring.
And you will continue with that?
Yeah, all life long.
Okay, thank you, Francesco. Back to studio.
Done.
So about the weather for the next few days, Stoyan, over to you.
Welcome with the weather and Stoyan Shukr.
Of course, I can
Japan
move them there.
is going to have a few earthquakes, nothing unusual. England, the same rainy summer day. And now, especially from the beautiful Mexican beach. Carol.
Yeah, we're here reporting from Cancun. It's very rainy, but the sun can still be seen. The weather is around 30 degrees, and we have high winds. We recommend you to take an umbrella because it's going to rain a lot. Back to you, Steve.
Breaking news from Antarctica. Penguins are having a protest. Help them stop the global warming.
So thank you, Stoyan. This was all for today.
See you tomorrow at the same time.
Bye-bye.